So I post a lot of content online about disability and chronic illness because I am a disabled woman, and I think that it's very important to share my story, spread awareness, and hopefully educate people that might not know what it is like to be a disabled person and the struggles that disabled people face on a daily basis. And I will say it is quite intimidating to post about your experiences as a disabled person online because there are a lot of very ableist people that honestly seem to hate whenever a disabled person shares their story. And lately I've been getting a lot of really hateful comments and messages, and I kind of wanted to just discuss what that is like. So the most common comments that I receive are, "You're just living off the government. You're just lazy." And it kind of makes me laugh because these people seem to think that disabled people are like making millions of dollars each month, and that just isn't the case. In fact, most disabled people live in poverty, and it costs us a lot more to survive than non-disabled people. So really, we aren't making that much, and this is misinformation. And if people even did just a little bit of research or listened to disabled voices, they would know that this is not the case. We are not living in luxury off of the government's dime. We are barely scraping by a lot of the time. A lot of people also don't seem to understand what it is like to get disability benefits, and they seem to think that it's an incredibly easy process and all you have to do is say, "Hey, I'm disabled," and you are given disability benefits, when that is so far from the truth. In fact, it can be a very traumatic experience to apply for disability benefits, and oftentimes disabled people are rejected numerous times before they actually are able to get disability benefits. And there are a lot of disabled people that should qualify but don't. It is so important to listen to disabled people and to educate yourself on disability rights because we are all only temporarily able-bodied. You can become disabled at any point in your life. You are one accident or fall away from becoming disabled and then needing access to those disability benefits that you criticize so much. Disability rights affect every single person because disability rights are human rights. I've also received a lot of comments recently on videos where I am sharing my experience as a disabled woman and where I am spreading awareness and trying to advocate for the disabled community. Comments like, "You are seeking attention, you're trying to get sympathy from people, you're playing the victim," and these are things that disabled people hear every day. And I really don't understand how people can be so ignorant and hateful. But these are comments that disability advocates and people that post about their experiences being disabled online receive every single day. And it is very unfortunate because we should be able to share our stories. We should be able to share our experiences without receiving hate and harassment. My hope is that people will see this and they will make an effort to listen to disabled voices online and to amplify our voices, because so many times disabled people are an afterthought or they aren't even a thought at all. And it is so important for not only disabled people to advocate for ourselves, but for able-bodied people to advocate for us as well. It is really strange that people become so upset when disabled people share their stories online, and I think it's because people become very uncomfortable when disability is discussed. I'm not sure why that is. I think that it may have to do with the fact that deep down people do know that disability can affect them at any point in their life, and also as we age, we are going to become disabled in one way or another. So disability rights really are important for every single person. Disability rights are human rights, and I really hope that people will make an effort to listen to disabled voices, educate themselves on what disability rights are, what accommodations are, and what it's like to apply for disability benefits, because there is so much misinformation out there.